It's about time.
Hey everybody, it's Drogith of the IntoStarCraft group giving you an ISC Cup Round of 16 match between Gemini as the Teal Protoss, let me try and speak, in the 3 o'clock position, with Leaf as the Pink Zerg in the 12 o'clock position on the Lost Temple map. Now this is game 1 between these two opponents in their bracket. It is a best 2 out of 3 matchup series. I don't know too much about Leaf. I have seen a couple of his replays done by some of the other casters, so we should be able to see some sort of good showing from him. Oh, excuse me. And Gemini is actually a fellow caster in the IntoStarCraft group, so I really can't wait to see if I can rail on him for either 1 being worse than me, or 2, maybe I won't rail on him, but if he's better than me, I'll just, tell him that one of the other guys is better than him. Anyways, we see, see Gemini pumping out probes as he's using Chrono Boost to get his economy up and going very quickly. And we don't have any harvester tricks, but we do have a 12 pool. I'm going to have to move my little sticker saying who the guys are. A 12 pool coming up by Leaf. And his first Overlord, well, his first produced Overlord, but his second Overlord overall coming out, so that he can also try and get his production facilities. But even we do see a excuse me, I shouldn't have eaten that pizza. We do see 1 extractor trick that just went down. As you can see, extractor. There we go. 1 extractor trick going down so that I can get more production units out. But he is right now 2 units behind Gemini, as Leaf is about to finish doing the spawning pool. Over on the other side, we have a pretty standard. Wow, I really can't talk tonight. We have a pretty standard gateway block off on the ramp for Gemini. I'll probably be putting a cyber core right down over here, leaving just big enough lane for the medium-sized units such as a not a Colossus but an Immortal or a Stalker to come out. And we see the gas coming down. As soon as the gas comes down, we should be seeing, boom, there's a cyber core going down right there. This will come up just in time. Excellent timing by Gemini for getting those out. And over on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at the units. We have 6 Zerglings. And it looks like they're going to start to make their way across the map, so we're going to have our first try and push right at the beginning. Gemini he is boosting the Zealot out. So he does have that Zealot coming out. We have the Queen pumping larva onto that hatchery, and we have the first extractor. Looks like we got a probe inside, so he's going to be able, nope, he's going to run away right now. But looking down here, we do see the 1, 2. They're not grouped up. They're kind of broken up. This is going to be a problem for Leaf, as this Zealot's going to be able to cause some damage. As you can see, he's moving over there. This Zealot isn't actually able to get into him, so Gemini is going to have to get a probe down here, get a second pylon down here before that one goes down, just so that he can continue to defend. We have a Stalker coming out as opposed to a second Zealot, as this Zealot's just going to keep trying to harass over here, and they squeezed right on through. Looks like we don't have any more Zealots. We do have a fast expansion going, but Gemini does see this. These Zerglings are going to be going back here, trying to cause some havoc with the probes, though the probes can do some serious damage to Zerglings. As you can see, 1, 2, that one, 2. We got a hero probe right there. How many kills did he get? One kill, so there's got to be another one of the guys in here that actually got a kill as well, because you see that he popped very quickly. That Stalker has 4. He has 1. Okay, so the Stalker actually got the kill on that one. As you can see, it didn't really affect the economy too much of Gemini, but Leaf is just now finishing his fast expand, so he's going to be able to saturate this very quickly. Again, we have a Roach Warren coming out for Leaf, so Leaf's going right to the Roach Warren, and we have a Stalker push coming out from Gemini, but he may have made this pathway a little too small for the Stalkers to come through. We'll find out when he goes back, but we got a Twilight Council and a Gateway coming up, so we're going to be seeing some blink tech, it looks like, if he focuses on Stalkers. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more Zerglings coming. Oh, again, excuse me, 4 Zerglings, they're coming down, they're going to get this probe, so Gemini is going to lose any scouting that he has over here unless he takes that probe, and nope, we got a creep tumor coming down. Very important to connect the 2 units. However, Leaf is erroring here where he hasn't taken any of his drones yet and placed them over here to start saturating this base, splitting that up, grouping them on a hotkey, and then pumping E, is it for Zergs? Or for drones? I don't know what the hotkey is for the Zerg to pump out drones, but I do believe it's E. Anyways, pumping out drones on both of these so that you can fully saturate both of them at the same time. We got the second extractor coming out. Our first roaches are coming out over on this side. And back over on Gemini's side, we see he's slowly pulling out stalkers. So he must have known that that Leaf may have had a very slow time rushing those zealots out, seeing the expansion. He knew that he could focus on his macro. And we see 1 Zergling slowly making their way over here. They're going to get pinged off by these. Nope, these stalkers pulled off in time. Will they be able to? That guy goes down. We do have Blink technology almost finishing. We got a 1-2. The 3rd gateway is coming up. At the 30, I don't know why that's not going. Oh, warp, has that even been done yet? And warp research will finish, and blink research finishes almost at exactly the same time. Very interesting timing by Gemini. It looked like he got both of those off to finish at almost the same exact time, but it did look like the stalkers were able to go through there. As you can see, that blink is fully charged, so he's got the 5 stalkers and another stalker on their way in. So he's going to be able to start his push against Leaf, although Leaf with the Queen and 2 roaches is actually blocking this off fairly well right there with these 3 defenses right there, and it looks like he is going all army, no resources. Looking at the income tab, oh, you can actually see that they're even 26, but this is a full saturation right here. Just look at all of those drones pumping into it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Even the gases are all the way up. And on this side, we look at the unit